Welcome back to the show, everybody. You know this is a serious matter because I don't have my Karomi ears on because, look, bro, Chris wanted me to take a look at the EULA. And I'm going to be honest, before we go take a look, because we're going to take a look at the summary because I don't want to be here all day and I've taken about an hour or two to like read through it and review it and understand it that the last time the Nintendo EULA got updated was right around when the Switch 2 dropped a couple of months ago. And it's still an EULA. And if you don't know what an EULA is and you're just walking in, it's called an end user license agreement, which summary of what an EULA pretty much says when we're talking about in video games. You don't own the shit you buy. The company owns you, and if you don't like it, we don't give a fuck. That's literally what a EULA is in the year 2025. You don't own the things you own, and the company owns you. So again, we looking at this, understanding and knowing it because little bro want me to look at it. Yo, get King Leo in the building because I brought up the summary of what's going on with the last time the EULA governor. And again, like I said, right before the Switch 2 came out, So, here's what it is. Here's what the updates are at this juncture. Is that, yeah, you got to be 18 years old to use the damn Switch to have an actual account without it being linked to a parent account. Yeah, that if Nintendo will sell you whatever you want, you don't have to buy it, but we gonna do that shit, bro. That, yeah, you don't own shit. That's the EULA, bro. You don't own anything. And Nintendo has it right because it'll be said 5 more times throughout this summary is that you don't own the things you purchase. And Nintendo at any time can revoke the things you purchase because they are the producer of the content and you ain't shit. Okay, continuing. Let me see. You camouflage the agreement. Yeah, more that you don't own your own shit. Yeah, you can make content using our shit, but if we don't like it, we got the legal right to take it down. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, you can return things, but there's a whole process to it. Something about Smash Brothers. Let's see. Again, at any time you violate anything that Nintendo calls a violation, all that money you spent, fuck your bitch ass. Is what it is. Let's see. If Nintendo decides that you want to sue or you want to sue them, you agree to be like, yo, we're gonna handle this in court and we're gonna bury your punk ass in so much legal fees it'll make your damn head spin. What else is there? Yeah, more of that. Using Apple devices and yeah, that between you and Nintendo, we'll do whatever the fuck we want to your bitch ass. Seriously. That's a EULA, kids. That's it. So, Chris, look, just hit A, bro. It's not really gonna matter if you hit A or not, but just hit A. If you want to continue to play video games using Nintendo shit, you gonna have to press A, little bro, cause it ain't really no dodging this. Nothing. The EULA will be the EULA. Again, I remember from an olden time when Unc had less beard and less gray and was more of a fresh-faced individual looking less like his father over time. EULAs didn't really used to be that complicated. They used to just literally be, nigga, you don't own shit that you purchased from us. And then as time went on and as things have evolved and changed, they've had to change the EULA to cover themselves legally. That's why there are end user license agreements and they exist. Fun fact, because if y'all want to see it, there was a time where I literally read word for word an end license using agreement once, just for the joke. And if y'all want to see it, I will literally cut it out of the video that is in and literally put it up for y'all to see. Read through a whole end user license agreement. Read through a whole one of them. The things in there are crazy. That's why I wasn't gonna make this a 10-year video. Nah, that shit, nah, we're not gonna do that. No. But yeah, if y'all want to see it, I'll clip that. If y'all want to see it, dead ass on hood, Uncle clip that for you. So, to review the about 5-minute video, Chris, just press A. just press the A button because again, the EULA will be the ULA, and it's always gonna be like I summarized at the very beginning. You don't own shit you buy, and Nintendo owns you, and if they wanna own your ass, they will do it. The end. And that goes for any end user license agreement you agree into. So at this juncture, just get used to pressing X or A or whatever the confirm button is on whatever it is you gaming on, because again, for the millionth time, and I repeat it, you don't own the shit you buy digitally. You hell, because of what that Enlightened Junior says, because of what was happening with Switch 2s when they first came out, you technically don't own the physical games you fucking buy. You don't even own the system you own, because if you do something, Nintendo will fucking offline your ass. And that's what you agree to when you press A to go through all of that shit. It just is what it is. In license user agreements are just facts of life now. They just are what they are. So I'm glad we were able to spend this time together in legal land to sit up here to take 5 minutes, which would have took me 30 seconds. And again, that's not the fault of Chris asking me to do this. It's just more of understanding that this is the world that we live in now, is that companies are going to protect their neck from you, the consumer, so you, the consumer, can't come back and cost company the money. Fair? Cool. So I'm glad we had this moment of legal time. Go press X and A on things and don't ever read them, because you could, again, for the millionth time, because I'm gonna go at it one more time. You could read those things front to back until your eyes bleed. It don't change the simplistic nature of, again, for the millionth time, you don't own shit you purchased. The company owns you, and if they gonna do what they gonna do, they gonna do what they gonna do. That's that. Look, plenty of more show for all you amazing and beautiful people. Live right here on Team GRF TV, because we are your new source right